Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bayou Time Sports. I'm Stan Grabbaugh. That guy is Justin Verdun. Justin Verdun is the promotions guy, the CEO, the general manager, the everything of InYaFace production, does a wonderful job. He's also a past MVP on offense in District 8 4A of baseball.
Always got to say that.
I always got to say that, Justin. I actually coached Justin years ago. I coached on that staff that coached him. Such a wonderful guy. And Drea Lou, his daughter, sitting in with him.
Yep, that's
awesome.
baby.
That's the baby, has him. And we're also happy to have down at the end there, Joe Burkowski. Joe is one of the head guys who's going to be fighting this week. He's the main draw on the card for CWC 37. 37th time around, going to happen in June. Talk a little bit about it and the journey of having 37 of these things.
Yeah, once we started the brand CWC, things have changed up a lot with everything. And from 1 to 37, we grew so much more. Now we got live pay-per-view streams and stuff like that, and it works out really well. We've grown a lot for going on 20 years.
Very good. You do such a wonderful job with this. The fighters all have a trust in you. The fans have a trust in you. You always do a great job in our area. Does it get harder every one you put on?
Every time.
It doesn't.
It doesn't get easy. And so I don't know why I still do this. You know, and like I said, in the past, you've seen so many different promoters coming in and out, and I'm here still doing this stuff because I love it. I love it. It's like I tell people I'm not doing a fight anymore. I'm taking a little break. And then I get a few phone calls. Hey, when's the next card? I'm like, all right, I'm working on a card now. So that's what motivates me, seeing these guys and making them to the top. You know, we had people go make it to the UFC. This is where the platform and where it starts, right here.
You know, there was a time, speaking of you fighting, where both, you know, whether it be MMA, whether it be boxing, you were terrific in the ring. Is that something where just with age, you've gotten to the point of you're going to kind of look at it, nurture it, and do those things? Or is there ever a time for you to get back in the ring?
No, I have no desire to ever do that again. I mean, I do. Like I just got back from.
Oh, she's smiling at you when you said that.
She wants me to do it, but I just got back from
New York.
New York, from what's it called again?
Like a symposium type thing.
I went meet so many Hall of Fames,
right,
you know,
right.
And you know, met Manny Pacquiao and.
Awesome.
Man, so many different ones. Tito Trinidad, and there's so many more. I just can't get into it. So excited, man. I'm blanking out on it because it was exciting. And that kind of made me like, man, look, Benny Paz made a return after breaking his neck and things like that. That story is like, man, let me do it one more time. But now I'm fine. I'm good. I used to do too much promoting fights, coaching people, and then trying to fight on the card too. So I had to. That's why I retired.
Very good. Very good. We need you in the promoting part of it. Joe, you have a big one there. You sort of the main draw and everything. Talk a little bit about yours. You know, a lot of people see when they see your nameplate that they have the 6-0 as an amateur, 6-0, but you've been fighting extremely well. You're fighting out of Houma. The young man you're going to fight this, well, I say this week, but on the 21st is actually from Houston. Talk about your path to this point and what it's going to take to beat this Nicholas Gay guy.
Man, we've been training 2-3 times a day for the past 10 weeks, you know, just dedicating my whole life to the sport. It's going to be a good fight, you know, hoping to go in there, perform super well, you know, and give all glory to God, you know.
What's the next step for you? If you're in a situation now where you aspire to go, you know, if you're fighting here, what's the next step for you? Are you looking to move on to bigger and better things somewhere else, or how does that work for you?
Overall goals, always UFC. You know, I always want to make it to the biggest platform, be the best of the sport. You know, that's my goal.
Very good. Very good. Got a good card, and we're going to talk about that. We actually have a segment where we talk about most of the card that you have there, but it is at the Houma Civic Center. How's ticket sales going now? There you see the seating, folks. If any of you are interested, tell everybody how's it going now related to sales and what they can do if they are interested in either getting a table or individual seats.
Yeah, they can get the tables. The red tables are almost gone, so those will be always the first ones gone. We have very few of those left, and the second row goes down. Being on the floor is the VIP area, and then you got the bleacher seats, you know, to go from $30, $40 and on close to your the more you pay for.
Very
And you go to InYaFaceFights.us for tickets.
So very easy, folks. InYaFace.us.
.us.
InYaFace.us. Again, on June 21st. It's CWC 37. There you see it. Cage Warrior Championship. Everybody who goes, I know in the past, has told me how exciting it is and how you have a great lineup. And it's put together well, which is obviously big with that. It's at the Houma Civic Center, so obviously it's held in a place that is really nice. 37. How many more you envision?
I'm
Till
not
you can't go no
I'm
more.
not
huh?
stopping. Yeah, I'm drained and like, no, I'm not going to do this, but I'll be doing this forever till I can't go no more.
Very good. Joe, we wish you the best of luck in that one, and we hope that you keep on moving up the rankings. And
Yes, sir. Thank you.
it's kind of nice, we're certainly in your corner as you're fighting. I know Morgan City, but you're fighting out of Houma.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see you doing well, and we'll keep on following, right?
Appreciate it.
Very good. Again, CWC 37, that is June 21st. Right around the corner, about 2 weeks away. Make sure you get your tickets to go to that. We'll be back with more right after this.
Stay tuned for more Bayou Time Sports brought to you by Terrebonne General Health Systems and Barker Honda.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bayou Time Sports. It is my pleasure to have here with me the head honcho over at InYaFace Productions, Justin Verdun. Justin has a big event coming up on June 21st. It's CWC 37. I want to make sure I get to 37. His 37th time putting on the Cage Warrior Championship, going to be at the Houma Civic Center. Not only do we have Justin here, we have one of the stars of the event. I'm not even going to say it's Joe yet. I'm going to give a little love to Drea Lou. His daughter's here sitting with him. And Joe Barkowski, who is the guy who is on the main draw of this thing. So it's always going to be fun to see those guys who are going to be fighting tonight. First of all, thank you all for coming in. It's awesome that you got this. Truth be known, know Justin, been knowing him for back to his high school days when he was a terrific football player, does a terrific job of putting on these events. Like we were talking earlier, 37, man, it gets to be a chore, but it's a labor of love for you, right?
Yes, it's all it is love. It is.
And you get to be around the young kids who are doing this now and stuff. How do you feel about this one, going into it? I know it's a couple of weeks away, feeling pretty good about the draw and the fighters that you have involved?
Yeah, this one's really special. Having Joe Barkowski making his pro debut at home against a tough fighter.
6-0, as far as an amateur status goes. Yeah.
CWC champion.
Yes.
Now we tested him against a tough fighter of Nicholas Gay. So, and then of course we have the female fighters. I always brought female fighters to Louisiana. We had people, I didn't care where they come from, I'm bringing them in. And they always put on a great show for people. So that's really exciting for me.
Yes.
We even had females that made it to the UFC from our promotion that's in the UFC right now.
Very good. Very good. Let's go over a few, and I'll say them first, Jay, and if you're back there, maybe you could throw them up there, and we'll see exactly what the guys. You just had one right there where Joe is going to be taking on Nicholas Gay, guy who is from Houston. Is it a situation where they become the last bout of the event that night?
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be all set up?
We have many undercard events, like different things. We're going to have a few kid matches, just to entertain people a little bit more.
Very good. You talked about even having like a grappling team
Tag team grappling match. People love it. We did that one time and everybody like, man, they never seen it before. And they see it, people just jumping on each other's back from different angles. So every time I do an event, people ask for me. So we will have another one. My tag team champions is doing it again, Ty Smith and Corbin Falgu.
Okay.
He just signed a wrestling
contract?
for college. So, but those two are my tag team champions, and they depend on it this time.
Very good. Very good. So you understand what works now and what maybe doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Joe, you ready for this? You ready for that?
More than ready. I'm pumped up for it, man.
Very good.
I wish it was this weekend.
First professional bout.
Yes, sir. My debut.
Very good. If you don't mind, you had mentioned to us a little bit earlier, originally from Morgan City, but kind of work out of Houma now?
Yeah, I moved over in Houma probably about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And I've just been staying over here, and I go back and forth. So
I assume, pardon my ignorance on this, you're working out of Extreme, right?
yes, sir.
You're
Extreme
working-
and Louisiana Black Belt Academy in Morgan City.
Very good. So there's a lot of partnerships that go on to get this done, right?
Yes.
From the different disciplines. Very good. Let's look at a few others. Eddie Callahan is going to be taking on Jose Duran. I'm not saying that this is necessarily the next biggest draw of the event, but obviously you have two guys, one from Amit and one from Alexandria, so they are both from Louisiana. You also have Paul Hingle, who is going to be taking on Daniel Angel. Angel is from Lafayette. Hingle is from right there in Thibodeau. Familiar with him?
Yes, he trains with us.
So he
as well.
does train with
trains
y'all.
in Thibodeau, also, but high school from, I think he went to E.D. White.
Oh, very good. So there's an association there. You also have Cole Trumanella. I hope I got Cole Trumanella's name right. He's going to be taking on Evan Shabbat. Evan is from Houma, right?
He's from Houma,
And he
yes.
works out of your gym.
That's one of our students.
Very good. It's always nice to kind of pull for the local guy in these things. But also, when we're looking at the women, I know you have Angelica Guzman. She's coming out of Florida to come in town. She's going to be taking on Brianna Roper, and Brianna Roper is from Texas. I noticed not as
No,
many.
actually, both of those are from Texas.
Both of them are from Texas. That's a situation where I didn't see a lot of Louisiana ladies who are on the draw. Do we have the same number of fighters as maybe other places? Do you find that it's kind of even?
They there. They just booked up elsewhere right now.
It just didn't work out for this particular
Yeah,
event.
correct.
Very good. We got one more guy event that we want to know. Let's go to Grant Romero and Nathaniel Baker. Those two guys, I know you had actually singled out and put them in there, Baton Rouge and Lafayette guys that are on there. But you were telling me you had actually more than that. There's going to be more fights. than
Correct.
that.
Yeah,
Those are some
those
of-
are just we highlighted those, but we probably gonna have about 14 matches with the tag team matches, a few kid matches. Maybe Drea Lou, if we get her little match, we're still working on it.
Drea, you got no problems getting in there if Dad says to do it?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Joe, we wish you the best of luck. Any keys to winning this? I don't know if you actually get tape on Gay to see what he's like or whatever, but what do you think is probably the biggest things you have to accomplish to win that?
it's going to be a hard fight. You know, we've been watching tape, you know, training for him. You know,
Yeah,
just
this
like,
is not his first professional bout.
no,
right?
he is very experienced. I think he's 7-9 or 7-8.
Correct.
You know, this is my debut, so he has more experience on me. But, you know, I view myself as a professional already for a long time. So we do just like how football players look at tape. We look at that and we adjust to it.
Very good, very good. I did look at his record. He was hot at one time. He was doing well, and then just had this spurt lately of not doing as well. Again, Justin, we want to get the word out to everybody. The 21st of June, it's Cage Warrior Championship 37 at the Houma Civic Center. If you want more information, it's very easy. InYaFace.us.
That's it. Yep.
That's it. It tells you exactly if you want to buy seating at tables, if you want individual seating, it will get you anything. But get your ticket soon. Or
Yes.
you're going to be way up there in the rafters, huh?
The Raptors, yep.
Justin, always good to talk to you. Best of luck on this. And you know that if I'm here, you got an open seat right there to come talk to
Absolutely. I
us.
appreciate you.
All right, Justin. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joe, we're pulling for you. We'll be back with more right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.